Welcome to the Dummy-Kruger channel, everyone. Today's video takes place at the Ocean County Library located in Lakewood, New Jersey. Our fearless fighter of freedom today goes by the name Cops Can't Surf, and this will be his second arrest within 3 days. Please see the first arrest linked in the description below. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe, notify, like, and comment below. Let's jump right in.
Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
You guys allow video recording in here?
Let me get somebody who can tell you.
It's Friday.
Gentlemen out front, I'm just doing a quick video tour.
Okay. Yep.
Just checking to see, make sure it's allowed.
Well, the branch manager's gonna come out. She'll talk to you about it.
Where is she?
She's on her way out.
Hi. Extending a branch.
What's up?
I'm just doing a quick video tour, making sure it's permitted.
Pardon me?
I'm just doing a quick video tour of the beautiful facility.
Oh, well, I love the idea that you would come in and do a video tour, but in order to film in the library, you need to get authorization from our headquarters branch. There's a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like an application to fill out. So let me print that out for you. I'll give it to you. You can send it in to them, and then they'll give you authorization to film in here.
The library policy is one I often argue. It reads, "The case of Kramer versus Morristown designates libraries as limited public forums. Library patrons cannot engage in many traditional First Amendment activities in the library, such as making speeches or participating in other conduct that would disrupt the quiet and peaceful use of a library. The Ocean County Library is a limited public forum and may establish reasonable rules of conduct for activities in its libraries. Unregulated filming in a library can be disruptive to patrons and staff, and in some instances interfere with the confidentiality and privacy rights of library patrons."
Their headquarters. We have it posted, I think, on the front that filming in here is not allowed without authorization.
The American flag gives all U.S. citizens and anyone in America rights.
Would you like me to get that application for you?
No, I just want you to understand. Can you show me where it's posted?
It should be up here in the front.
Because signage is very important, just like laws. Right here.
It might have taken it down when they
Oh, this one right here.
reauthorized. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Ocean County Library Rules of Conduct. See, but that's for you guys. to follow.
That's for the library, yeah, because the law is a little bit different for public libraries than regular public spaces.
But any rule that you make has to be constitutional.
I also make this other argument quite often. If he believes the policy in this limited public forum is unconstitutional, there are different ways to fight it, in court for instance. But that takes a lot of work and probably doesn't make for a very exciting video.
Again, I would be
But
happy
that's
to
not
get
a
that.
law. There's no law. But this is where you're trying to throw that word in there, law. That it doesn't. I can't let it slip in there like that because it's not the law.
Well,
And the police are really busy today. Just so you know, they're running around giving tickets, and this is normally a time where you want me to stop recording. You call the police and waste their time. Hold on. And but you can see, I'm not going to stop filming until you get the message that it's everyone's civil right, no matter where I go in public, no matter where you go in public. You're working right now, so it's different. But if you're just a citizen, no matter where you go in public, you have the right to record, to protect yourself, to protect others, to gather news, gather media, gather evidence, content, whatever you want to call it.
That's simply not true and has been proven time and time again. A library, although considered a public space, often serves as a space for people to access information, engage in educational activities, and participate in community events. However, that doesn't mean they can't restrict certain types of content or activities that are not related to their primary function, such as prohibiting disruptive behavior or commercial activities, and yes, even recording.
well, again, I understand where you're coming from, but the library does have rules of conduct. If you want me to get that application for you, I can. Otherwise,
Not interested at all.
okay. Well, then I'd ask you to turn off your film. You're welcome to come in the library, or you're welcome to leave.
So that you're going to have the police called? You're going to have someone call the police, and we're
I
going
will
to...
have to if you don't want to stop filming.
No, you really want to do that?
I mean,
Well,
that's what our laws say.
You don't want to call Ocean County first, Tom's River Branch, and tell them I'm here?
They're gonna tell me.
You're still going to waste the police time and call them? You're not going to lie to the police, are you?
No, I don't.
All right, because that's a felony. That's a crime. This is legal. This is a right. This is a civil right.
Okay.
So we're going to call the authorities just to try to clear it up. To waste the time of the police who risk their lives. There's no law. It's a library policy.
It's a library policy.
Right, that I don't have to follow.
There are about a dozen policies on the Ocean County Library website. The following activities are currently prohibited: interfering with the quiet or good order of the library, communicating in an offensively coarse language or in any other manner likely to cause annoyance or alarm, sleeping, except for young children under the supervision of a parent or caregiver, unreasonably loud or offensively coarse or abusive language, and this one, depositing bodily fluids on library furnishings or property. Now, I don't want to know why this policy is in place, but I'm glad it's there. And last but not least, unauthorized filming, photography, and video recording. As you can see, there are multiple rules or policies in place in this library that limit your First Amendment rights. I've never seen any of these other library policies challenged in auditing videos. Maybe it's because it's not about the First Amendment, rather it's about becoming relevant on YouTube.
Any update?
I've asked you to stop filming and you haven't, so that's the update.
So the police are coming? So you don't want to tell me if the police are coming or not? You called the police, right?
I have called the police, yes.
Okay. Just checking. And when they come, will you talk? Can we all talk together? The three or four of us? Me, you, and the one or two police officers that get here?
I will inform them what the situation is.
You just want to have the two one-sided?
Once I've given them my side of the story, it'll be between you and the officers.
Honestly, I think it's just between you and the officers. I really kind of want to stay out of it.
After about 15 more minutes of filming, he eventually leaves the facility and the police are just arriving on scene.
You tell me. Just your average First Amendment audit. Well, I tried to get them not to call you because everyone has the right to video record in a public space.
Not in the library. You need authorization from the library.
What law is that?
It's the policy of the library.
It's a public library.
It's the policy of the library.
It's
It's right on the website. You
rule,
cannot record in the
law
library without
permission.
permission of the library.
Can I get this conversation?
Right, get it. And just be advised, you are being recorded by us also. If you understand what you're doing.
Yep.
I don't think you guys understand that policy never trumps law.
Unless that policy is backed up by the force of law. The determination of whether a public library is a limited public forum depends on various factors, including the library's policies, the way it is operated, and any legal precedents in the jurisdiction where it is located.
Okay.
Can I get a sergeant, please?
You can walk down to headquarters right
I'm
there.
right here.
We don't have to authorize to give you a sergeant.
You gonna arrest me if I walk back in there and video record?
You're not going to record in there.
Well, you gonna arrest me if I do?
can't.
Yeah, I can. I have the right.
You cannot record.
See? Now you're gonna physically stop
No,
me.
you cannot
You're
because-
laughing.
No,
You're
you cannot record
laughing.
in the library.
You're actually trying to touch me.
You cannot
The
record in the
flag.
plain and simple.
Rights trump
Plain and
permission.
simple. You cannot record in a public library, Ocean County Library, without permission of the library. Written
Wrong.
permission. Written.
Wrong.
It is their policy.
Wrong.
No.
It's
You
completely
show me.
wrong.
Show me.
Show me. Arrest
You're not
me.
going inside with the camera.
Arrest me. What are you going to charge me
You're not
with?
gonna- you're not
What are you
gonna
going to
go inside.
charge me with?
You're not going inside.
What are you going to charge me?
You're not going inside.
What? So what are you
You're
going
not
to?
going inside.
What are you going to charge me with? What are you going to charge me with?
Well, you have been asked to leave the premises about 3 times, so I'd venture to guess trespassing.
Can't.
I don't want them telling me what I can and can't do.
Okay.
It's America, bro. This isn't Nazi Germany.
It's limited. It's a limited public space.
Oh, snap, snap, snap.
It's not public like out here. It's limited. And you know that.
I do not know that.
Well, you might want to look it up.
Aha. Aha.
That has
To
nothing
work?
to do with you going inside and trying to get someone to do something stupid. That has
Trying
nothing
to get-
do with you. Yes.
I-
Yes, we know what you're
I
doing.
went in there and tried to get someone to do something stupid.
You're trying to get us to do something stupid.
Nailed it.
That's what you're trying to do.
I'm not, I didn't have to try. You're already doing it.
I'm not doing anything stupid.
You heard, yeah, you are. You're physically, you're making a joke about it. You're physically blocking me.
What joke ever made?
You're laughing and stuff and physically blocking me. What would
Because you're not going to go in there and record.
Yes, I am.
Because you don't have written permission of the
I
library
don't
to do
need
so.
it. The
Okay.
stars and stripes, 50 stars.
What does that say?
It says
What does it mean?
civil rights.
What is it? What is,
You know
what
the
does it mean?
American, the Civil Liberties Act?
Well, what does it mean? What does it mean to you?
American Civil Rights Act.
What does it mean to you?
1965.
What does
This one really irks me every time. The Civil Rights Act of 1965 is a landmark piece of legislation in the United States that aimed to eliminate racial discrimination in voting, like literacy tests and poll taxes, as well as other aspects of public life. This library having a perfectly reasonable restriction on recording isn't even close to being comparable.
they don't want you to do?
Yeah, they don't want me video recording.
They don't want you recording.
They don't want you recording.
There's a big sign in there not to
You
record.
Right,
can't record in the
right.
library.
Right, but ma'am, I could put up a sign that says you can't wear a black skirt. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You just can't record in there.
This
You can go in there
freedom
and
of the
read
press.
all the books you want to.
Freedom of the press.
All the
Where's
books
the
you want
sergeant?
You can read all the books you want to.
Where's the sergeant? I still don't see a sergeant.
Books you want to. I call for one.
If you guys trespass me, there'll be a civil lawsuit filed by tomorrow. I've never sued anyone.
What's your name, bud?
Why?
Chris, you got a warrant.
So in the description of his video, he said he was arrested because he forgot he had court, leading to a failure to appear, which is understandable given the amount of charges he's currently facing. When I originally chose to make this a two-part series, I first thought that this arrest stemmed from his charge of harassment he was inquiring about in part 1. However, I cannot confirm that to be the case because I found not one, not two, but 3 recent failure to appears. Which one this is for? I haven't a clue. When he got out of jail for this most recent arrest, he continued going to libraries throughout the area until this finally happened.
You're okay with that?
This is our policy. You're welcome to
Are-
fill
are
it
you-
out
are you
and
okay?
film.
I'm
I'm
filming
not answering your
without.
questions.
I don't want
If it's not
that.
about policy, you are welcome to use any of our services.
What are you gonna do when I keep filming? You gonna call the police again for the 3rd time? I'm not disrupting anyone.
You're welcome to take it.
I don't want that.
Okay, we've told you our policy.
So then what?
If you want to use our resources, you're more than welcome to do so.
I can do that while filming. No? What?
So, sir,
I don't want that for the 4th time. Yesterday I ripped it up and I kept filming. I don't want that. It's rude for her.
You are banned from all Ocean County Library branches until April 20th of 2024.
Why?
Take that up with
them. Are you
Says if you
kidding
want to
me?
appeal it, you can
Yeah.
change it.
Oh my God, you guys are making it so much worse. They're making it so much worse.
Okay.
So he was finally removed from the property and banned until next April. I'm not sure if everyone noticed, but the woman in the previous clip was clearly frightened by this man and visibly shaking when she tried to hand him the forms. These library videos are some of the worst in my opinion. A library is for reading, story time for children, educational programs for children, research or quiet study areas, as well as a place to just sometimes relax. Why these people continue going into these facilities that always cause disruption is a mystery to me. And don't get me fighting for my rights, because there are plenty of other library policies throughout the country that limit your First Amendment. Anyway, I think that's where we'll end today's video. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment below. This is Dummy Kruger, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.